Hi there, I'm Char, your friendly online tarot reader. Welcome to the Soul Fam Collective video reading. Today's reading is going to be done with the Wheel of the Year deck. That's the one that you have chosen. So welcome, client number 61. This is your video reading. I see all your questions here. So if you see me looking to the side, I do have all your questions here specifically. And so we're going to ask the tarot what we need to know about each question. And for privacy purposes, we're just going to refer to it as the number in the email. Okay? Very excited. Thank you for booking this reading. And any of the Soul Fam Collective watching this, you have a $20 video reading special just like this available to you as well. All right. So here we go. The reason I do use client numbers is to keep everybody's confidentiality. And I keep it in the playlist so that you can come back and have a look at them. And it's fun to do that if you do several bookings. Oh, we had two jump out here. All right. So we have the Hermit card and the Six of Swords that is coming away here. So what this says to me in relation to that first question is there's some inner soul searching that needs to be done. The Hermit card talks to us about taking that time within, having that soul search, looking for those answers, releasing the things that are no longer serving us, and getting ready to go forward with like a clean slate sort of thing. Tied in with that today, we have... I feel like you're so far away. Tied in with that today, we have the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords talks to us about moving away, but there's still a little bit of emotional baggage that's dragging back with us, dragging us back. So having a look as far as what is next, having a look within and really opening up that communication is what is going to be key, because you got to understand that everybody these days has a past and everybody has a future. And so when you're able to communicate your wants and desires with another person and be able to communicate your needs, then that kind of stepping forward becomes a lot easier. And if you're willing to step into that space, into that relationship, and be willing to allow both sides growth, you know, you're not going to stay in the same spot as you are, and each part of that is going to take moving forward, letting that emotional baggage go, because it's not that person's fault from the previous experience. So the Hermit card and the Six of Swords coming in right there is a very, very good indicator that there is some soul searching that needs to be happening on both sides, both parties, and being able to move away and understand... being able to move away and understand that there is still going to be a little bit of emotional baggage there, and being respectful of each other's growth phase. So in response to question number one, flow. These are the love cards I had offered up at first, and I can't help it, because flow is a major arcana. And it talks about attracting, expecting, release, cycles, and expansion. Like, just, where's my camera today? Look at how beautiful and peaceful and in harmony that person looks with himself, and just ready to go with that flow, ready to be the flow. Where are we for... Let me pull up this cheat sheet here. Oh, the wheel. All right, number 10. We're looking at the wheel. So here we are. Do you want more love, peace, or understanding? Your heart is calling out for a new relationship. Does a current relationship need improvement? Focus on your desires and allow them to manifest them by expecting them to. So again, that's going with the flow, going with it. So yeah, this is the Wheel of Fortune. So anything is possible, and an affirmation to go with this is I move forward with grace and ease. So there's your insight to question number 1. Question number 2. I think after the growth and communication is made, there's room to take it to that next level. I love it. So yes, we have the Prince of Cups here. So the Prince of Cups goes forward slowly and steadily. Slow and steady wins the race. Nothing rushing too fast. You don't want to go too fast and spill out what is in that cup. You want to give it time to grow and to nurture in that aspect of things. Oh, how exciting. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, so the Two of Cups on the bottom with this cut about the connection to the next level. I think nurtured properly and given room for each person's flow to happen here, right? I think that there is definitely a possibility of that happening. So as we're looking into this, the Two of Cups is a coming together. It is emotions and flowing. And we've got 2 cups right here. So that's flowing of emotions. That's movement. That's literal flowing of emotions. All right. Do we need a love card on top of this? Yes, we do. This one's coming. So number 9, seek this. This is like the Hermit card again that you just had up there. This is allowing growth and movement to happen. Ooh, what an exciting pack to come out together, actually. Because the traditional tarot card is the Hermit, and we just had the Hermit in this last batch right here, right? So again, with that cycle coming together in a communication, coming together in a flow of emotions is going to call on another Hermit moment, because you're going to spend that time together to get to know one another, to be going forward with that. Yeah, the affirmation for this is I take time for solitude and introspection. So it really is talking about going within, allowing the quiet, retreat, solitude, guidance to be right there. And, you know, especially if you're looking at building a relationship with somebody else, because the fates are not going to they can't change somebody else's will to appease you. This has to be a mutual agreement. This has to be a mutual universal agreement, with both parties being in consent about what's going on, for the universe to influence it in a positive way, okay? So we've got the Two of Cups and the Knight of Cups coming in here, but that's saying don't rush into things. Don't expect things to be just this way. Allow things to grow and be with that, and allow that to be, and be comfortable with that. Again, this is the Hermit card, which we had in that first, where we're looking at our own, what we're going to bring into this union, into this conjunction, what we're going to allow the other person to do as well. Here we go. So for question number 3 here, again, that takes me back to the Two of Cups with communication. I think respecting other people's universal privacy and boundaries are very important when it comes to something like that. If there's nothing exclusive that's communicated, this needs to be done by free will. So that really pushing communication with those cups, right? Really pushing communication, emotions, things like that. So we're just gonna find and see what Tarot has to say about All right, so we have the Six of Cups reverse that has come in. So he may still be having a little bit of issues dealing with previous relationships. There may be a hardness of letting something go there. He may be sad about it, really, is what I'm getting. Not so much as a wanting it back, but trying to find that feeling of love again. So when the Six of Cups comes in reversed, we're looking at thinking about, how does it feel to be in love? How can we raise our vibration to that where love comes to us, it flows to us in ways, that we never thought that we can be loved that way, right? So when we have the Six of Cups reversed, it's a big reminder to have a look at things that are important. Happiness, remember happy times, okay? Whatever it may be, it doesn't matter. Getting your first toy, the first delicious food that you fell in love with, your first high school sweetheart, your first celebrity crush actually is a really good one. Your first celebrity crush, you get all squeamy and sigh and excited and the heart's all pitter patter. When we're feeling like that, we're raising our vibration. And I'm really, really big on raising the vibration from the things that I've learned when we change these blockages that are in us, right? We have these subconscious blockages that are there. And so when we're breaking through these blockages and we're remembering the good times from the past, remembering good, happy, honest, happy moments, it raises our vibration, and it raises our vibration to a place of love and understanding. And what that does, it's like a radio frequency. It sends those waves out, and then all of a sudden, oh, my ears have picked this up. I'm picking up your frequency. I really like your groove. I like the way you're going. I like everything about you. I'm falling in love. Okay, so when I'm talking about raising vibrations, opening up and allowing love to just pour out of our hearts is really what is going to attract the love that we want. Be what you want to receive, right? So don't give up or have limitations or expectations, I want to say, going into this. Just have an honest feel of vibrational love going on, of what you want to attract. Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles reversed right here. Paying attention to the details. The Eight of Pentacles talks about a grounding and working towards the details, honing in on our mastery. And so paying attention to the little details is what the reverse card here is telling us. Look, he's really out. Mastery of the trade right there. Making horseshoes. And if you don't get it right, the horse is going to be uncomfortable. So it takes practice, it takes doing. And as we are learning to raise our vibration to what we're wanting and what we want to attract to us, and we want love and we want this beautiful vibe to happen. And so paying attention to these little details with that Eight of Pentacles flipped over there is a really, 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 really big reminder of, oh, these guys came out together. You're putting limitations on yourself also. So I see number 5 and oops, sorry. I want to say I don't want to worry about number 5. I want to say what other people think of what other people have said about you. I wouldn't worry about it. Because ultimately, if somebody's grooving on your vibe, they're going to groove on your vibe. And going back to that, raising the vibration again, right? So, I think you've instilled some limitations here with that beautiful, beautiful star card reversed. We want to turn this beauty right upright again, finding that goddess power, finding that goddess balance, right? So absolutely stunning beauty there. And how we do that is by raising our vibration. We being open to things and allowing the universe to provide us with things that we maybe not thought possible. Things that were better than what we were expecting. Things that were beyond our comfort zone and beyond these limitations. And so with the Nine of Pentacles there also, the 8 is reversed. The 9 is right side up. So as this cycle progresses and you come into your balance, you come in I can dream big and I can expect wonderful things from it. And the universe is going to provide me that because I'm worthy of it, right? So 9 of Pentacles comes in here. The 9 of Pentacles is a self-made person. All right. So when you flip this star around and you get your goals and your dreams in perspective, and you are a powerful person and a powerful being that's going forward with your full passion and your full heart on full force. Think about the radio, and when you turn it up and when you drive down the road, people bop. You know, if you're playing good music, people will bop. Or you'll find yourself doing that. You hear a car go by and they're like, wow, you got some good jams going on. That's what I'm talking about here that's going to be happening within you. And then having the 9 of Pentacles come in on the back end of things is lovely. I keep stepping on my book. It's a job well done. Okay, it's the universe rewarding you for being there. And I can tell you the sexiest thing in the world is confidence. Absolutely. Confidence is such a beautiful thing, and that's something that comes from within you. So rather than focusing on what other people have said or worrying about things like that, worry about you. Put your absolute warrior energy into there and raise that vibration and exude that confidence and attract that, what you're wanting. As for number 6, I think that you should trust your instincts on that. After thinking about these things here, is that limitation? Is there expectations there? Or are you willing to surrender to the universe and raise your vibration and allow great things to come to you? Which in all earnest could be involving that question right there. But releasing the expectations that go with it is really, I think, where we're looking to get that here. So I cannot give you a specific time or a specific place about anything or a specific who about this may be happening with. But just remember, as the process goes along, as the process goes along, you grow into what you're goaling into, right? So when we're working for goals and when we're feeling accomplished and when we're doing things, our confidence levels boost. And I'm talking about like sincere confidence. And when we go forward, I love this. This is like, this is the 5 of Swords. But with that single sword going in there, through the chaos, finding that stability. Win or lose, you're coming out better for it. All right? Win or lose, you're coming out more secure, more confident, more full of self-fulfillment, full of goals and achievements. So I know it's not a series of this, and this specifics for your questions, but I hope that this reading gave you some really neat insight about ways to get what you want. Because there are ways to get what you want without manipulating the will of somebody else. And making it free will. So when we really focus on our own energies and what we're putting out there, really that confidence becomes very attractive and very sexy. And that frequency attracts the tribe, right? My vibe attracts my tribe. It is so very true. How else did you end up here today? All right. So thank you so much for booking with me. I hope this in-depth reading has given you some insight. Using the Wheel of the Year card. Oh, lovely. The bottom of the deck here is the World. Oh, yep. So really, the world is your oyster. The world is at your fingertips. And as far as we can extend our own personal energies and become connected with Source, with the universe, or however we higher power, the world really is open to us, and it is up to us to welcome it into our lives on that abundant frequency level. Thank Thank you so very much. I would love to know what you thought about this. Email me with any questions or if you need any clarifying. Actually, you know what? Let's do a little clarifying here. I do have... I've been playing with the In-Between Tarot too. Look at you getting 3 different decks today. Ha! So a little clarifying on this journey, please. The In-Between deck talks to us about this transition phase, this transition period. And I think coming into your own right now is oh shit, so important. We've got, this just happened for another client of mine as well, is the 9 to 10 of Swords. So what we're doing is we're establishing these boundaries. We're establishing things we're going to tolerate in our life. We're creating a good base and a good foundation for us. What were your cards this morning? Oh yeah. So we're establishing a good base and a good foundation. The confidence of the queens. Again, this morning, those queens and their confidence going forward is the strength that you're going to draw on to take care of this stuff, okay? So yes, so excited to have done this for you, and just know that in this transition, it is movement. It is growth that is required here to grow into this position. And like I said, we've got opportunity for connection. There just needs to be space for growth on each party without any expectations, okay? So really, if you're really wanting to make that connection, do the work. Open with the communication, all right? Allowing that person space to grow and be as well. At the same kind of space that you want as growth, right? And privacy and coming together and communication. Very important to say, you know what? This is things that, you know, I'm looking forward to doing in the future. I have things that are deal breakers, and looking forward to going forward. So communication is absolutely key. And I think for question number 6, you need to trust your instinct. All right, so after this reading and you're thinking about things, trust your instinct on number 6. I think you're going to find your answer within you. All right, that is it. What a great reading. Thank you so much for booking with me. And yes, if you have any questions or anything about this reading, email me. Okay, we can discuss it some more. And for everyone else watching, there's a personal playlist and there's the live stream playlist. So while this is not published right away, it will get published in like a year or something. Eventually. But it is always going to be here with your link for you to come back and have a look at it anytime. All right, thank you so much for letting me read for you. I hope your day is amazing.